Good afternoon, team. Here is your mission. The heat is on, as they say. Shadow Destroyer and the Occultum currently have one of the elemental orbs, and we have two. That leaves 3 more to find before they do. As if that wasn't enough to worry about, my evil twin, Janos Corrigan, has once again been broken out of prison by Shadow Destroyer as well. For what purpose? I don't know. Shadow Destroyer seems to be in full command of the Occultum, so I'm not sure why they would even need their former leader. That is, unless he knows something about the orb's locations that could give the Occultum an edge. Luckily, even if they do, we're not too far behind, as my search through my mother's old books has yet again paid off, and I may have found the location of the 4th orb. According to this, sometime after the First World War, an Egyptian archaeologist named Dr. Ka discovered the 4th orb, the Orb of Air, in a tomb near Cairo. After he discovered what the orb could do, and learning that he apparently was able to utilize and command the orb's ability to control the weather, Dr. Ka smuggled the orb to the United States. He settled in Vibora Bay, Louisiana, and used the orb's powers in secret to help the people of the city, and became one of the most well-known mystic-based superheroes in the 1920s. He had a very prominent career, but even for the best heroes, all good things come to an end. Before his death, Dr. Ka hid the Orb of Air somewhere in Vibora Bay, since he had no heirs or really trusted friends he could pass it on to. Not to mention that he learned only an unknown select handful could actually control the orb's power, and wasn't about to just hand it off to anyone. The results would have led to a similar incident like the one that took place in Lugindu when Joseph Otenga attempted to wield the Orb of Magic. To this day, the Orb of Air lies dormant somewhere in Vibora Bay, and that means I'm sending you 4 to Louisiana. The Mardi Gras festivities are currently underway, so expect it to be noisy and crowded, but keep an eye out for any signs of the Occultum, Corrigan, or Shadow Destroyer. Once in town, contact a private investigator and sorcerer named Robert Caliburn. He knows Vibora Bay better than anyone and even studied some of Dr. Ka's old notes and spells, so he may be able to help you in your search. With that, good luck and good hunting. Okay, you guys got that?
Yes.
Yep.
So what else is new?
Not really.
What don't you get, Burnout?
Everything. Care to repeat every single thing again?
This is the reason we send you and everyone else on this team mission briefing folders. Read them! I know you don't like to read, but I don't care. Anyway, welcoming back to Tale on the Air Champions, we have Burnout.
Woo, I'm the hottest character.
Are we sure that we didn't accidentally trade Burnout for the Pun Guardian?
No, Hybrid. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to tell the difference between Burnout and Pun Guardian.
Can we trade in Burnout for the Pun Guardian?
I'm under contract to be here.
What's a contract?
Anyway, Dr. Scientist once again has some gadgets for you to take with you into the field. Friendly reminder, you can only take 2. First up on the list is the Domino Mask. Put this mask on, activate it, and it will project a hologram around you that will allow you to look like pretty much anyone. Battery life is unfortunately short though, so it'll only last for a short time. Next up, the Grappling Beads. These beads are extremely durable and nearly indestructible. They'll be able to hold quite a bit of weight if you ever need to swing across anything or tie someone up. And finally, the perfect potato chip.
I call the perfect potato chip.
Okay.
And I'm gonna eat it right now.
How about you don't?
Yeah, but I'm hungry.
Yeah, we need to hold on to it. It could be a bargaining chip.
Are we sure that Nyquist here is not the Pun Guardian? I mean, did you hear that stupid pun?
Positive. Alright, well, if Burnout's taking the perfect potato chip, that leaves the Domino Mask and the Grappling Beads.
I want to say that we're probably going to want the grappling beads, but what do you guys think?
I'm thinking the grappling beads just because they're in a limited use, and I feel like there's a lot of situations where it could be useful to have something that's that durable.
Okay, so I guess the Grappling Beads are going with you?
I vote the mask.
Well then.
Beads have better argument. Beads win 2-1 unless Kodiak changes his mind.
Yeah, but...
Burnout, if you're voting for the mask, you have to put the chip back.
Okay, fine.
You'll be able to eat the chip later.
Is that like a hint to something? I mean,
Just pocket the chip.
it might get broken.
It's the perfect potato chip, Burnout. It won't, or at least it'll have a hard time, breaking. Hence the word perfect. Now take the beads and get going already.
If we find out you ate it, we're going to hear.
No. I'm putting it in my pocket.
Just don't burn the chip.
So a few hours later, you arrive in Vibora Bay, Louisiana. As was to be expected, the Mardi Gras festivities are in full swing. It's quite loud and the streets are jam-packed with dancers, floats, and folks just having a grand old time. As you make your way through the crowds, with some people taking notice of you as you walk by, Nyquist suddenly bumps into someone. You turn around, and it's Homeless Uncle Dunk!
Hey!
Homeless Uncle Dunk, turning and realizing who he's bumped into, is happy to see you and asks what you all are doing here.
I have no idea.
That much is evident. I mean, he would just assume you're here for Mardi Gras, but you are wearing your hero outfits, which implies business rather than pleasure.
Usual.
Nyquist is collecting beads.
Look, aren't they lovely? They're really tough and durable.
Homeless Uncle Dunk isn't buying it. He's known Nyquist too long and he's been around long enough to know how you superhero types work. He motions for you to come to a side alley where it's a bit quieter. He promises to keep it hush-hush, but really wants to know what your mission is. Besides, he's really interested in helping you however he can.
We're looking for a ball full of hot air.
Kodiak?
Homeless Uncle Dunk thinks for a moment and then says that unless you're looking for one of the hot air balloons nearby or a steam room, he recommends speaking to Robert Caliburn. If it's something out of the ordinary that you're looking for, Caliburn will be able to help you find it.
Alright, where would we find him?
Homeless Uncle Dunk points to a dimly lit, 2-story office building on the other side of the crowded street.
All the way over there.
What? It's just across the street.
Taxi!
Hold on, let me call an Uber.
Okay, you guys are superheroes. You should have no problem crossing a street.
I carry Burnout across the way.
Oh, Kodiak, this is so romantic.
Don't make me toss you over the building.
Okay, finally, we are getting somewhere. Homeless Uncle Dunk wishes you all good luck on the mission and then returns to the party. As you guys reach the office building, however, you don't see a mysterious individual in a hat watching you from just a little ways away near another alleyway. Not sure what he's up to, but he's definitely keeping an eye on you.
Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know I didn't see anything suspicious over by the alley.
Thank you for that important bit of information, Hybrid. Anyway, you arrive at Caliburn's office door on the second floor. You knock first, but no answer. You open the door next. And inside, you see a man sleeping with a bottle of booze in his hand.
I smack him awake.
Okay, if that's what you want to do, not gonna roll for this. You smack him awake, and he immediately jumps up and tries to attack Burnout before falling over and onto the floor.
You know, I would have been rooting for him.
I think he's maybe a little bit tipsy though.
Well, considering the other 5 bottles on his desk next to the one he was holding.
Not to mention the smell.
Yeah.
So now, Caliburn is struggling to get off the floor.
I'll go and help him back into his seat.
Alright. Hybrid helps Caliburn back into his seat.
I'm gonna take all the bottles and put them in recycling.
Thinking of the Earth. Love it.
Caliburn, trying to get focused and come to his senses, looks up at you guys and asks who you are, informing you that he's closed for Mardi Gras and will reopen on Thursday.
The door wasn't locked. That's not our fault.
Caliburn groans, and then, after another moment of him trying to clear his head, asks if you're the guys from Pack.
What gave us away?
Is it the bear?
Caliburn points over to a small office kitchen and asks if you guys could go brew him a fresh pot of coffee.
Wait, someone said coffee?
Oh no. No.
Yeah, coffee.
Nope,
Coffee.
nope,
No, my
nope,
mind's already
no,
set on
no,
coffee.
no, yeah.
Coffee!
Nope. You heard nothing of the sort.
As long as I heard nothing of the sort, I think we're fine.
Caliburn, even though he's not quite himself yet, isn't too sure what to make of you guys. Heck, he points at Burnout and asks what's wrong with him.
You idiot lush. You had to mention coffee in front of Burnout.
Wait, coffee?
Burnout! He's out of coffee! Moving forward. Caliburn suddenly remembers why he was expecting you. He received a message from myself telling him that you guys were coming for help in locating the late Dr. Ka's source of power. He opens the drawer of his desk and pulls out a notebook. Caliburn, though still groggy, manages to explain that the legendary Dr. Ka and the secret behind his amazing power have been something of a hobby for him. For years, he's done personal investigations into the matter and thinks he now knows where Dr. Ka hid this orb. To reassure you, Caliburn says he has no intention of trying to use the orb himself. Even as drunk as he is, he knows that would be a fatal error. He just wants to find it and deliver it into the hands of the proper authorities, considering how dangerous it is and how many others with not so noble intentions have tried to find it. And now that he knows someone like Shadow Destroyer is after it, well, the clock is ticking, and someone is going to win this race. As Caliburn flips through his notebook for a specific page, suddenly, from the door behind you, 7 Occultum agents burst into the room.
Hey, great costumes, guys.
Where are your beads, though?
They aim their weapons at you and demand you turn Caliburn over to them.
You can try.
We got here first.
The Occultum agent calling the shots grabs a radio from his belt and calls in to someone, mentioning you four being there. The voice on the other end is somewhat familiar to one of you.
Nyquist is there, you say? Kill the other 3. Bring him and Caliburn to me.
Thank you for watching Tale on the Air. The characters and world of the Champions RPG are owned by their respective owners. The characters created by our contestants are owned solely by the contestants. The Fox and the Fedora, Tale on the Air, Director Fox, and all characters connected with that character are all owned by Sean Basinger and Z Media Productions.